ready.
Hi everyone, welcome. This will be a short video. It's going to be an introduction about me and Rose, and we're going to share about our workshop we're going to have in a couple of days. So we were thinking about doing this video so people can see our design and can hear our voices and get to know us, so you can make a better choice if we are the correct guides for you taking this class. My name is Cheryl Glans and I'm from Suriname, which is a small country in South America. I'm a 6'2" energy projector with Splenic authority, and I have the left angle cross of masks. So I'm here for you to listen to you, which is my gift, is really listening to you. So during this workshop, we are going to, it's a projector workshop, and we're going to guide you projectors in helping you correctly experiment with your unique design. Now this is me. I want to introduce you to Rose, which is an amazing human design guide. Rose, do you want to introduce yourself?
Thank you, Cheryl. Hi, my name is Rose Osman and I'm from Malaysia, currently in Kuala Lumpur. I'm a 2-4 energy projector, a Splenic authority, just like Cheryl. One thing I share, a common things that I share with Cheryl is both of us has the channels of struggle. Both of us are stubborn in our way, fighting the way we live our purpose. That I recognize that in Cheryl and also in myself. And along the way, we are actually empowering other people. I'm a right angle cross of service. So part of my design is to guide you, to empower you, to inspire you, to understand your process, to understand your emotions, to understand your life, help you to perfect your process, help you to realize your experiences that you experienced in the past, and also to empower you to follow what path that leads you to your purpose. And both of Cheryl and I, we speak English, maybe not an American English or British, yeah, but we can communicate in English well. So we, both of us are Living Your Design guides. Cheryl have been doing a few Living Your Design classes with her client in Suriname, and I did classes to Malaysian over here in Kuala Lumpur, in Penang Island. So Cheryl and I invite each other. We want to produce more and more videos and information to people. We like to call these our segments as we call it Splenic Talk, meaning we talk spontaneously and we try to bring out whatever knowledge that we have. As you can see, I'm a quite right, and I have experienced the beauty of being a quite right. And Cheryl is mostly left, and I experienced how her focus and strategic mind is really helpful in our process as well. Right, what we want to talk about in this video is that both of us decided to do a mini course for projectors. One thing that we realized about projectors is we are smart, we can be very quick, we have a very different cognitive, the way we see things different. And when we first time found out about human design, we try to gather as many information as we can, and sometimes it's too distorted. Like, you know, you're taking this information a little bit from here and this information a little bit from there, and you try to understand it on the mental level, but then at some point it can't even register. So we understand that I've seen in many posts where people ask what to do next, right? And it is common that professional will tells you either get a reading or go for living your design course. Effectively, these two can really help you transform, help you with your process. But there are people not really ready to go into LYD yet. Maybe they just want to surfing, they just want to know, the surface, what it is all about. And they maybe don't want to get the reading yet, maybe it's not the right timing. So both Cheryl and I decided we can come up with a mini course about projectors. So this mini course, I taught this mini course last year to Malaysian. I did 2 live classes for them. And then I've seen beginners, projectors, started to realize how these information actually helps them, at least to understand what is projector. And then Cheryl and I are refining this course to cater to everyone internationally. So we call these classes mini course, 2 weeks mini course, Projectors and New Leaders. So Cheryl, would you like to talk a little bit more about this?
Sure, of course. The projectors, we are very new aura, and we only hear about, I think, 238 years. So it's new.
Somewhere around there.
Right? Yeah. So, and it's pretty new, and we're very unique, but we're also very misunderstood. And that's because we are conditioned to be other types. We live in a generator world, which is thought to be a manifester. So that's what we've been learning, to be living like a generator, but we've been learning also how to manifest as a manifester. But we're not designed to manifest, right? We have our unique aura, and we have our unique gifts, and that's what we're going to talk about during this workshop. And like Rose said, a lot of projectors, because we're here, we're really designed to study and collect a lot of knowledge, and reading and collecting knowledge is not the same as experimenting and living the knowledge. So that's what we're going to do during this workshop. We're going to talk about why are we here. We're going to talk about the conditioning and the guidance, the conditioning factors in our lives, and how we can use the conditioning and be aware of this conditioning. Also, we're going to talk about the projector aura. How is our aura designed, and how are we, how do we live and make this aura really powerful, really make it align to our correct path in our life. We're going to talk about the types of projectors. The projectors are the only type that's very, how do you say, you can have very different types of projectors. That's not the same as the reflector and the manifestor and the generator. We're going to talk about the types of invitations, because there are different types of invitations and they can feel very different. And we're going to talk about recognition. What is recognition? How does it feel to be correctly recognized as yourself? We're going to talk about communication. How do we communicate effectively as a projector? We're going to talk about the projectors in relationships, which is also very important for us to know how we navigate, how do we move in a relationship, how do we express ourselves in a relationship. We're going to talk about the success factor from the projector, because we're here to be very successful, and not the successful what we're taught in the homogenized world. It's a really thing about feeling success. We're going to also talk about the healthy lifestyle as a projector. What does it mean to live healthy as yourself? And it is not the same as what we are taught in the homogenized world, what health really means. And there's going to be so much more. We're going to have exercises. We're going to talk about our experiences. You have the opportunity to share your experience as a projector. You can share and ask questions. If you're stuck in a certain place, we can talk about it. That's what we're here for, to help you guide during this experiment, which is an amazing journey. Me and Rose have been doing this for a couple of years, and to me, it was mind-blowing. It changed certain aspects in my life, and the way I experienced it is not the same how you will experience it, because we're all different and unique. Like Rose has her own experience as a projector, which is amazing. I really learned from her, especially with my stubbornness. Like she said, I am stubborn. She's stubborn as well. And still, you know, it taught me to be more open and be aware of my stubbornness, right? That it's a real thing. Something I have heard of a lot of people. I'm stubborn. I never believed it. But thanks to human design, I know that stubbornness is part of me, and it empowers me, and it empowers others as well. I don't know, Rose, do you have anything to add about the slide that I missed?
The thing is, this is not just a class where you sit and listen to us. No, we are doing coaching. This is like a group coaching. Intimate, a small group that we coach, a small group for projectors that we coach. There will be interactions. We will take a look at your process. We will take a look at your experiences. We will try to help you, guide you to understand. And in doing so, you're helping us to understand certain things as well. So the interactions between projectors are very, very, very valuable, I would say, because I experience classes like this a lot in Living Your Design with Lavina. She made a lot of Living Your Design with projectors. And it's remarkable when projectors come together and learn from each other. So I would like to say, Cheryl and I love to invite you. If you feel, if you hear us correct, feel us correct for you, taste us, feels correct for you, we will invite you to join us. We will begin this first class via online this weekend on Saturday. We will start it at 8 a.m. Pacific time. For Malaysian, it will be 11 at night. And for Suriname, will be at 12 in the afternoon. Correct? All right.
Yes.
And recording will be provided. And then we will have the interactions. And of course, feel free to ask us any questions. We will try to guide you with the knowledge that we know, with the knowledge that we learning for the past few years. So any last words, Cheryl?
Yeah, I just want to invite you projectors, if you feel like we are the correct guides and teachers and coaches to help you with this experiment. If you feel like we are part of your energy, you know, send us a message, send us questions, anything. We invite you, and we love to have you in our class. It's going to be an amazing journey, and I hope to see you soon.
Yes, we already have sign-ups in our class. We will not take a lot of participants because we want it to be intimate. The 2 days mini course will be held over 2 weekends, 2 Saturdays, and we will do it around 2 to 3 hours depending on how many total participants that we have. Right? And yeah, I will write the details. Cheryl and I will write the details in the post. If you have any question, feel free to ask us. So
I just want to add something.
All right, go ahead.
If you're not able to attend the class live, there will be a recording. So if that's correct for you, because some of you are designed to, you know, learn in your own time. You don't have to be really in live interaction with your guides or coaches. So if that's correct for you, you can still sign up, and we'll send you the recording, and you can watch in your own time. And if you have questions, you can always send that to us, and we will have, give you some feedback and answer your questions.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's it.
And then we hope to see you around.
Yes.
All right,
Bye.
everyone.